Hello humans, my name's SimPerfect and this is The Sims 4. Today we're going to have a look at the Vampire Stuff Pack. My main idea with how we're going to explore this is that I've got this central character who is a vegetarian. So, well, how does that conflict with his vampirism, his vegetarianism and his vampirism? How can we make that happen without him literally keeling over from not being able to drink people's blood? So, first things first is I want to make our main character. So add sim, we're going to press add vampire. Okay, let's get rid of our friend here. Goodbye, thank you for helping us. Now, I wanted a male, please. I'm going to, actually, let's see what he looks like without that beard. No, randomize.
Oblish. Bernala Flow.
That nose is quite a thing. I think we'll use him as our base. Great. So we've got our base character. We've got 3 new aspirations in this game pack. In family, we've got Vampire Family. This sim wants to create a family of vampires. In knowledge, we have Master Vampire. This sim wants to become a wise and powerful vampire. And in popularity, we have Good Vampire. This sim wants to control his thirst and remain as human as possible. And that's what we're going to go for. Now, it is raising an interesting binary opposition between vampire and human type sim, like a normal sim. I wonder, as we play, if we explore, we might find that they're not so different after all. Woo, for liberal paradise. Now, his main trait is that he's a vegetarian. That's what's going to make it difficult in this playthrough. We have to keep him alive, even though he's not drinking human blood. Are they human if they're sims? Well, let's just say sim blood. But is he not a sim if he's a vampire? Whoa, the mind boggles. Okay, so since we've got this big negative trait to him, that he's a vegetarian, not going to eat humans, or drink from humans, we can give him pretty positive traits, I think. What should we go for? He's probably going to be gardening, I think, if he's not eating, well, drinking from humans. So let's have love outdoors, which means he'll get a positive moodlet while he's gardening. And of course, he can't garden during the day, otherwise he'll set on fire. Romantic, do we think? Creative. I don't really know what he's going to do other than survive. Loner. I think he'll be a bit of a loner, and then he'll get a moodlet boost when he is alone. Okay, name that I've thought of is Jasper, because that's like green, I think. Jasper, is that darkest black? I can't remember, it's some kind of gemstone, isn't it? But I think that sounds cool. Jasper Mandrake, which is like a plant, because he's going to be like a botanist type planty person. But also it seems a bit evil. Mandrake. Great. Cool. Now, let's fix your face, my darling. Just neutral number 1. Great. Let's get rid of any excess thingamies. Lovely. That's brought us back to kind of neutral. Or, what I could do is press one of these. This one? Maybe this one? No. Maybe this one? Ooh. Dreamy! Okay, let's go for one of these new skin tones that we've had. That's blue. Very, very pale. And then we go through various colours of ash. Up to charcoal. Let's not go too pale. Quite like that one. Or that one. Let's go for this one. Cool. Lovely. Eyes, we've got some interesting eye options. Like really deepest black colour, then actually black eyes. Wow. Glowing blue, glowing green. Oh, cat's eyes. Interesting. Different kind of blue? What's the difference? Oh, this one's got an actual black eyeball. Whereas this is a white eyeball. Fuchsia. Red. Oh, creepy white. Including white pupils. Fiery red. Red with black. And then I think we're into like normal ones again. Although we already had these, which are slightly subtler. I think I quite like the subtle ones still in context. It'd be a shame not to use some of the new... I don't love the kind of reptile style with it being green though. I might just go for a basic green eye. It's funny how these colours used to seem quite extravagant, and now compared to these ones, they're pretty normal. Let's try just black. I think they look quite honest. He's going to be a little bit of a Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors, if you get that reference. Of course you get that reference, because you love musicals. Obviously, there's no other option. Let's have either black or this greying black. He is a young adult, but he is also a vampire. So, you know, he's like from the eternal void. Quite like that hairstyle. Oh. He is already super cute. You can hear my loins constrict from here. Oh, yes. Yeah. Woo! No, not that one. Curly. I think that looks like he's put too much effort in. I don't think he's that kind of guy. This is our new hair. The only male new hair in the vampire stuff pack. Again, I just think this is a bit more effort than he would want to put in. He's a bit more modest than that. That's okay. I quite like this one from Vintage Glamour. Yeah. Great. Any facial hair, do we think? Soul patch. Stubble. I guess if we're going for quite a weak presence of a sim, let's go for hairlessness and possibly soften his jaw as well. Although I'm a bit loath to do it, I'm going to not do that actually. Oh. But if I make his eyes bigger and rotate them a touch, eyes up and eyebrows up and more of a what's the word? A curve. Rotate them a touch more. I'm trying to. Oh no, not the eyes. Right, I'm going to overdo it and then press undo. Lovely. Eyebrows. I want to rotate. No, that's the eyes. Don't do that. Eyebrows. Yeah, eyebrows. I want to rotate the eyebrows that way, but that's as far as they go. Maybe we need different eyebrows. They look pretty sad already, so we can unrotate them a touch. Oh no, they're a bit like they've been looked after. Do you know what I mean? Let's get rid of some of that with these new ones. Okay. His eyes have gone too far apart. Great. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. There he is. Should we give him a little smile? Smile. Amazing. Right, let's see him for who he really is. Probably less. I don't know how skinny he's going to be. Not quite that skinny. A little bit of muscle. Ooh, his voice is very deep. Let's have a look at that.
Ulak Barbahoy.
Okay.
Febine Lovo.
There we go. I like using that lilted but low voice now that they've given us all 6 options for all genders, but you can just slide the slider further. Makes it sound like a guy. Lovely. Let's get rid of those. Do we give him glasses? I might give him like an option for glasses. Obviously, we're going to extend the derriere. Let's get rid of those shoes as well. So we've got a complete blank slate. Look at you trying to be butch. Oh. Okay. So we've got some really interesting options for clothes. No, packs, vampire. Great. So I've just filtered for vampire stuff. Kind of pimp jacket. More formal wear. Different kind of formal wear. That's interesting. Practical Nosferatu jacket. And then the same as this pimp one, but without the pimpy pattern. I don't love any of these particularly for him. Just for everyday life, you know? So let's have a look in tops. I don't know whether the guys have got vampire stuff. Yes, they do. Look at this. This one looks a bit too much like a chef to me. Now, brace yourself for a minor rant about the fact that we get these swatches rather than a proper colour and pattern chooser. In this instance, I would love him to wear green, because my theming with him is that he's related to vegetables, you know? Except that there aren't green colour swatches at all for any of the vampire clothes. These ones have got some green, but they're not exactly vampire-y, are they? More kind of Walking Dead than vampire. Which is a little frustrating. This one is an option, and then green trousers. Let's knock that one together and save it as an option. Get rid of the masculine setting of the green ones of these. Nope. Noopy nope. No, no, no. Pants. Oh, wow. He seems to be tiring himself out with all of this vampiring around. Bless him. Okay, these aren't working. Cropped. Where was I looking? Those ones. This for me could be an option. Sandals. As an option. Let's try another version of that. With a top which would get rid of the vampire's stuff. Vests. That's the one. So I'm thinking this one. This one is quite vampirous, whilst being also a bit chilled. Is there green? No, of course there's not green. Why would there be green? Ugh. Blood boiling. Red. The basic one is quite nice anyway. So we could go with a bit of a purpley theme. What's this one like? Again, purple. Oh yeah, I'm starting to enjoy the purple. Do we have a green of this? Yellow and almost green, but it clashes with his skin tone far too much. What's this one like? Ooh! Oh, that's quite suave. Is it too rich looking for him? This is the process that I go through with every single one. So what we're going to do is make Jasper, and then I might fill in the rest off camera, so you're not having to see absolutely every agonising choice that I have to make. Yeah, I'm leaning this one. I'm leaning this one, just need to choose a colour. Plain. What's the difference? That's slightly browner. I quite like that. Yeah. How about some proper shoes? Loafers? What about like boat shoes? I know they're not boat shoes, that's not... I said one thing and then did something else. Aladdin? Nah. Nah. Like them? But in a better colour? Not stick out too much. Sneakers. Oh my god, where are your sneakers? Not loving this. See in a sec. Okay, here we are. Just had to struggle with it until it was right. And here he is, Jasper Mandrake. I went with this kind of washed out blue, brown, and kind of charcoal colouring theme. Let's get rid of his option. Great. So there he is. There's his basic thing, Jasper Mandrake. How about a formal wear, full body? Okay, calm down, darling. One of these? Oh no, this one. Yeah. That is rather dashing. Yellow is a bit too much. And there we have it. There is the one. Let's have some black and white shoes. Looking very dapper, if I do say so myself. We've got this hat now. Black and black. Black and red, but it's the different red. Grey? No, just black. Oh, yes. I'm putting on my top hat. Stop trying to be scary, sir. You are really, really not succeeding. Bless him. Okay, he looks a bit like a ghost like that. I like that. Tick. I don't think he's going to do an awful lot of physical exercise. Not vampires. A robe, do we think? 3/4 lengths. I quite like. Yep, a little top. Aww. Sweetheart. Him trying to be hardcore again.
Ah.
Skull things. Green aliens. Can you? I wonder if you can have like an alien vampire hybrid. That is an interesting proposition. Let's get rid of the rabbits. No rabbits for you. Sleepwear. Now that we've got a top, maybe shorts. Something like that. Something a bit darker, probably. Flames of hell.
Ooh.
Ooh, he says. Yeah. Great. Party. Full body. Now there is some stuff from the oh, I've forgotten the name of it. The one with the big city. Because that would quite work for a vampire, don't you think? Maybe not for a vampire like our young Jasper here. There's a green in that, isn't there? Ah, yes. That, instead of being party, is going to be his alternate every day. Let's find that, shall we? Where was it? Where was the... I think of this as the... Oh, why can I never think of words? Dr. Watson and... Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes. I think of this as a Sherlock Holmes outfit. And it looks great, I think. So let's have black shoes with black trousers. And there he is, for when he's going out and about. There's his normal. Party, though, we need a new option. Is that too much? It's quite a lot, isn't it, to have the furry thing. But, you know, he is a vampire. He can get away with a bit more than your average person could get away with. Great. And finally, swimming. Ooh. I don't think you want all of those accessories while you're swimming. You might hurt yourself. Get rid of all of them. And swimwear. Bottoms. Green. Ugh, it's lurid green, though, isn't it? Is there a more sensible green? Of course there isn't. Not at all. Oh, that's a lady's one. How about this green? There we go. That's a bit more modest, isn't it? Okay, so there's our basic Jasper Mandrake. What we have to do now is press this little button here, add a dark form to your vampire. Your vampire will switch into their dark form when feeding, suffering from thirst. I think he's going to suffer from thirst, isn't he? And using certain powers. Okay, so at the moment he looks exactly fine. I can change the voice.
Ah, Yabasani.
If I make it really low.
Oh,
I don't love it though. Let's what's
Omiva.
yeah, it's got a bit more of a growl to it on that one, hasn't it? Or brash. Let's go for warm. Great. Okay. Will his hair become unkempt? Do you think? It needs to look as if it's the same hair, but messy. That's what I'm going for. Not so much. Oh, I wish pressing undo didn't take me out of this thing. So that's our basic. Spiky up. Messy. Kind of. That looks all swooshed, and that's all like spiked. I'm using the technical terms for hair. What's this one? Bing. Nah. Medium. I don't want it to look as if it's changed too much, is the thing. So maybe we'll have to keep the same one. Short. That one. What's this one? That's fine. Okay, so what we can do is play around with some of these building options. Building options? Like basic options. So his brow can have these heavy lines added on, as if he's like really furrowing his brow. Vampire sockets around his eyes. Excellent. Eye details. Crying mascara. I quite like that. Cheeks with the heavy thing on it. Oh, I think that's a bit too much. He looks as if he's been hit in the face with a load of soot. This is good for me. Vampire mouth. That one. Oh god, poor guy. His ears. His ears could be more pointy. Basic pointy ears? Those ones. I wonder if that's changed in the originals. Let's check. No. Okay, I think we do want those. Face. Where am I clicking? Ears. It was that one. Great. Do I want any vampire features actually in his normal day-to-day kind of thing? That one's quite inoffensive, but just gives him a bit more vampirishness. Is that a word? Vampirishness? Lips. Not masculine. Just... Oh, shiny. Bit too shiny, that one. No, I think we'll do without. But good. Okay, back to vampire form. Is that what it's called? Dark form, because he's a vampire all the way around. And then clothing. Will his clothing change, do we reckon?
Ooh.
He's certainly got brasher with his voice, hasn't he? Full body warlock style. Darth Vader. Jedi. Actually, the Jedi isn't too bad. Evil waiter. I think that's the one. We just need black shoes. Black shoes. Coming up. Excellent. I think that'll be his normal style. Let's go to the second one. Good. Okay. So we've made Jasper Mandrake, who is our vegetarian sim. How about a bouncy walk? He's really optimistic. Great. What I'm going to do is make his sister and his sister's child. Toddler even, I think. So, I'll see you in a second. Okay, here we are. We've got Selene Mandrake, sister. Oh, let me just make that happen. Yeah, it's already there. Sister of Jasper Mandrake. She wants a big vampire family, or at least a vampire family. She is self-assured, non-committal, and an art lover. Okay, so I think she's going to be interesting. She's going to do a few different arty-related things in terms of career, but her main character point is that she's a badass. She... Oh yeah, look at her. She's showing you now. Gosh, I've forgotten the name of the character from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine is who I've based her off. So, a kind of a biker chick, I suppose. A little bit gloomy, a little bit violent, but, you know, soft at heart. Now, I didn't do much with her face, actually, and she's ended up really beautiful. She's just a randomly generated twin of Jasper. And she's got this kind of Natalie Portman thing going on. Love it. So I've not really changed much. What you can see is with her modern asymmetrical hairstyle, she's using that to hide these little bits here. The blackened veins on her left-hand side, which we can see when she goes into her dark form. Those veins extend across her face and her hair rushes back, so we reveal it. Her eyes also go white. Selene is, or Selene, or Selene, I'm not sure how you would pronounce it, is a goddess of the moon. So her eyes go the colour of the moon when she transforms. Back to normal. Giving her a formal wear. I didn't want to give her a big dress because she's not that kind of girl. So she's got this slightly piratey, maybe prince outfit, which I think is very nice. A little bit kind of riding style. Great. Horse riding. Athletics. I figured this outfit you could go to a street dance exercise type class and work out in this outfit. So that's what she's going to wear. Sleep. Just a bit of a slip. Party! I know I tend to channel Liza Minnelli when I make these party outfits, but there she is. We've got these new tights with the patterns on them, and what's the word? It's not a choker, is it, when it's on the wrist? But that kind of thing. Ooh! Mentioning, should we give her a necklace choker? Does that go? Not in blue. Black with red? Don't love it. Oh, again, the swatches are failing me. White, green.
Oh.
You know what? No. You've spoiled it. There we go. And then swimwear. Pretty standard. Fine. Everything goes with black. So there we have Selene, Mandrake. Now, Selene has a child from a previous relationship. Her daughter, Sapphire. I'm going to refer to her as Sapphy. Sapphire because of her eyes? Is that the right kind of eye? No. I want those eyes. Shiny eyes. Don't know where those went. Okay, she's an inquisitive toddler. So she's going to be really intelligent, hopefully, as she grows up. There's her formal wear, little blue dress. Sapphire, of course, being her name. Little blue onesie to sleep in. Very cute. And party wear, blue fish. Great. So, there's the three of them. We've got Jasper, Uncle Jasper, his sister Selene, and her daughter Sapphire. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh no, different relationships. That's fine. So, what are you hoping to see from this group? I'm now going to go and make their house, which I think is going to be in the style of an apothecary's shop. So Victorian style, but not a massive mansion. The ground floor, it's kind of the shop, and then the living room will be on the first floor, as Brits call it, and then maybe another floor above that for Sapphire's area, and then places for crypts, like the coffins in the basement. That's my idea, at least. So, hopefully you'll see that soon on the channel, and then we'll move into a Let's Play. So thanks for watching this, guys. If you've enjoyed, drop me a like, or subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.